Maybe, maybe I'm showing my age, but let's get into this. So I saw this and I gagged at the headline. All right, so the headline says tragic 14-year-old Virginia girl charged with a DUI after crashing her car and unaliving her unrestrained 1-year-old son. The baby's godfather tells the teen to be more responsible. Stop thinking that you're grown. And so I commented on the neighborhood talk and I said, her car, a 1-year-old, and 14 just don't go into the same sentence. Rest in peace to the baby. But 14, a 1-year-old, and it don't say like she stole a car. It says her car, and then it says DUI. Like, what is really going on here? So let's listen to this video and get into this.
Family videos show 1-year-old Makai enjoying life.
A, B, C, D, E.
Now, just shy of his 2nd birthday, those videos are some of the precious memories his family clings to as they try to cope with an unimaginable tragedy.
This right here just took my world. Like, I don't know how I'm even standing here right now.
According to Virginia State Police, on March 23rd, Makai was in a car being driven by a 14-year-old who has been charged with driving under the influence, as well as 2 additional charges. Makai was not properly restrained and the teen was not wearing a seatbelt when the car crashed on I-64 in Hampton. Family members say the teen, who News 3 is choosing not to identify, is Makai's mother. As of Friday, the family did not know where she got the car, and state police had not clarified what the teen is accused of being under the influence of. Makai's grandmother says while she's angry, she can't hate Makai's mother.
The Lord, my spirit won't let me. My spirit won't let me.
Makai's godfather has this message for young people.
Stop trying to outgrow your age and just be your age. There's nothing wrong with being a teenager. Stop thinking that you're grown.
The crash remains under investigation. Family videos show.
All right. And so in the write-up, it says, according to authorities, the crash happened around 2:04 a.m. on March 23rd on a freeway in Hampton, Virginia. Police say the teen was behind the wheel when she veered off the right side of the road and hit a guardrail before crossing over and crashing into a lane barrier on the left side of the freeway. Police said the 1-year-old child was inside the vehicle and was not properly restrained at the time of the crash. The child later died on Thursday, March 26, from injuries sustained in the accident. Authorities also said the 14-year-old driver was not wearing a seatbelt and suffered serious injuries. The teen is now facing charges including driving under the influence, driving without a license, and a child restraint violation. Authorities said additional charges could be added as the investigation remains ongoing. The 1-year-old's grandmother opened up about the devastating loss, saying, I've been in his life since day one. This is the hardest. The baby's godfather also had a message for young people in the wake of the crash to be more responsible and stop trying to outgrow your age. Just be your age. Now, if she had a baby at 14, that means that she was pregnant at 13. And my question is, who was she pregnant by? Is this somebody that went to her school, or is there a grown man like Jarvis Butts around in the picture that impregnated this young girl and make her act grown? Because a lot of people will put that label and they'll be like, oh, this girl is fast, or oh, she's acting grown. But it's like, this girl has a freaking 1-year-old and she's driving. The mom doesn't know where the car came from. She's under the influence. She's out at 2 a.m. in the morning and she is driving around with this child unrestrained. And if the the grandmother, which is her mother, has been in the life of this baby since the baby was born. Why was there no restrictions on her handling this baby? Because I would think that if a 14-year-old had a child and I am the grandmother or the mother, like, I would treat that child like it was my own. Like, why would my 14-year-old be out at 2 a.m. driving around unless she snuck out? I didn't hear that in the news conference. I didn't hear that, oh, I was sleeping and then, I looked up and she was gone. Like, what's really going on here? And what is the background to this story? I feel like there is more that needs to be investigated than just the mere fact of her being under the influence and this baby is deceased. I need to know, was she in foster care? Was she under the mother's roof? Why is the mother sitting there with her braids in the front talking about, I've been in this baby's life since the baby was a baby, but like, what's happening here? Like, is this a situation like Naziah where everybody in her circle failed her and ultimately failed that baby as well? Because why is a 14-year-old driving at 2 a.m. a car that nobody knows where it came from? Something in the milk ain't clean. It's a fly in the buttermilk. And I think that the police need to start investigating that mama and all of the adults that are around. And I don't want to put allegations on the Godfather, but I think everybody in that circle needs to have a little conversation and a little talk, because what's that giving? I really don't know. But there was people who wanted me to talk about this. I have not done any further research other than seeing this post right here. But if there's anything else that comes up and anybody finds out any more about the story, definitely let me know, because baby, what is really going on? This is a bit much. Like, it's a bit much. Now let's go to the phone lines. Hello, Leonard, Roy, would you like to be on camera?